Lippert from BertaLippert.com. If you are new to me, I'm a speaker, trainer, and a coach on health and wellness, and I am trained and certified by Mayo Clinic. What I do is help people institute change in their lives, any change that they want to make, so that they can live happy and healthy lifestyles full of purpose and meaning. So today's video, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was something that stemmed from a previous video that I had filmed for you, 7 tips for better sleep. If you haven't seen that yet, I will put a link below so that you can see that video too. But when I posted that, we had a great conversation on my Facebook page about what is it that keeps you up at night. And something that a majority of people share that I struggle with as well is not being able to kind of wind down at night and shut our mind off. That our mind keeps racing the things and it keeps us up at night. So I wanted to help out, and today I'm going to share with you 3 tools that you can use to be able to quiet your mind so that you can sleep. Okay, the first tool that you'll be able to use to help quiet your mind to get some rest is to practice being present. And what I mean by that is this. You know, usually if we're unable to get to sleep at night because our mind is busy racing, or perhaps we wake up in the middle of the night and we're unable to get back to sleep for the same reasons, it's because our mind is busy focusing on something that happened in the past that perhaps upset us and we're reliving that moment, or we're causing ourselves some anxiety by being worried about something that hasn't even happened yet, something in the future. Usually that's where our mind is going, the past or the future. So the tip for number 1 and the tool to use is to practice being really present in that moment. Something that you want to do is maybe focus on the bed that you're lying on, the mattress, and feel that supporting you, or the textures of the pajamas you're wearing, or the sheets, that are on your bed, or maybe some sounds that you wouldn't normally hear during the day, but now that it's quiet, you can kind of notice those. Whatever it is, just keep your mind focused on the present. Now, in the beginning, you'll definitely notice that your mind will easily wander back to those things that maybe was upsetting you or that you're worried about. That's completely normal. So don't think that you're not getting it right, because you are. The very fact that you're being mindful and pulling things back to the present is exactly what you need to do. So keep practicing that, and you will get better at being mindful and being fully present. And when we do that, it allows our body to kind of be at peace and to get some rest so that we can fall back to sleep. Okay, the second tool you'll be able to use to help quiet your mind to get some rest is to practice gratitude. Now, I know if you're a member of my community, Destination Angel, you're already really good about this. And we have a lot of fun sharing with each other things that we're grateful for, like when I have a gratitude challenge on my Facebook page or something like that. We have a lot of fun with that, so I know you guys are up on this already. But in this particular situation, I'm going to ask you to take it a step further. I'm going to share with you an exercise that I did based on a book that I was reading that you can use in this particular moment as well. That when you are, up in the middle of the night and you can't sleep, or you're trying to get to sleep to begin with, and again, your mind is racing, when you practice gratitude, and just like in the step 1, when you are focused on being really present, it helps completely change the state of your body and get your mind, away from things that are upsetting you so that your body can be at peace so you can get some rest. So one example of this exercise in this book that I was reading, basically what we did is every morning and every night we would open up our day doing a certain exercise and end our day doing something as well. One night the exercise was to set your timer for 10 minutes and just keep writing everything down that you were grateful for. And in the beginning, if I were asking you to do the same thing, we come up with some really, big things like I have a roof over my head and I have food to eat and I'm healthy and my child is healthy and he's safe. Things like that I'm really grateful for. But extending this out for a full 10 minutes, or again, if you're in this situation where, it just seems like the minutes keep ticking by and you're unable to get back to sleep, just keep pulling your mind back to things that you're grateful for. And I know in this particular exercise, I started recognizing things that previously, I may not have put down before. Something as silly as books. I looked around my room and I absolutely love reading. And I have my room just covered with books. And it's just something I'm really grateful for. And when I got to that level of things, it just, again, completely changed the state of mind that I was in. And it just felt really, really good to focus on things that I was grateful for. And I know that you know what I'm talking about here. So again, if you're in that situation where your mind is focusing on things that are upsetting you, again, kind of be mindful, get focused on the present, and keep at it with this gratitude list. And just mentally, in your mind, or if you're up and you want to write down, that's great too. But focus on things that you're grateful for, and will absolutely help you quiet your mind so that you can get some rest. The third tool that you can use to help quiet your mind to get some rest is distraction. Now, what I mean by that is think of something neutral, something you don't have an emotional attachment to do the same thing that we were talking about in the first and second tool, basically change the state that our body's in, change what it is that our mind is thinking about to get it to a more calm state, a more peaceful, restful state so that we can fall asleep. One easy way to do this is to start at the beginning of the alphabet and just go through the alphabet and think of things like, for example, I use cities, like I'll go through the alphabet, it's like A for Atlanta, B for Boston, and just kind of work my way through the alphabet with that. Or names of food, apples, and B for bananas, C for cherries, or whatever it is. I mean, it's just completely neutral. There's nothing there that's upsetting you, right, about those things. And it's just a very simple exercise that you can go through to, again, the goal is to change what it is that you're thinking about, to let go of the things that are upsetting you, focus on something just neutral so that your body can be at peace, so that you can get some rest. So those were the 3 tools I wanted to share with you today to be able to help you quiet your mind to get some rest. And again, that was to practice being present, practice gratitude, and the third was the technique of distraction. Now, I know we live in this culture where we want instant results with everything, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. In fact, a lot of the times it doesn't work that way. So I really encourage you guys to keep trying these different tools that we talked about today or anything else that might work for you so that you can find something that works for you. And you'll learn how, best that you can pull your thoughts away from the things that are upsetting you so that you can kind of quiet your mind at night to be able to get some rest. But I do want to say that if you've been at this for a while and that, perhaps there are some underlying anxiety issues, that there is absolutely no shame in seeking out a professional that can help you out with that. So definitely, if you're really struggling and there are things that are keeping you up at night that you've not been able to address, then definitely seek out somebody who can help out with that. So that is it, my friends. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you. And as always, I'm going to invite you to my VIP list if you're not already on that. So if you enjoy content like this, make sure you head on over to bertavip.com to sign up. It is free, and it's where I will send information on how to live a happy and healthy life full of purpose and meaning direct to your inbox. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.